humble pranamas to His Holiness Dr. Shri Shri Shivkumara Mahaswamiji and Shri Shri Siddhalinga Mahaswamiji. In a few while from now, we shall begin the celebrations. Dr. ABJ Abdul Kalam and Justice M.N. Venkatachalaya are going to be here in a very short while from now. These are the few sayings from APJ Abdul Kalam. Dream is not what you see in sleep. It is the thing that does not let you sleep. Life and time are the world's best teachers. Life teaches us to make good use of time, and time teaches us the value of life. Confidence and hard work is the best medicine to kill the disease called failure. It will make you a successful person. If a country is to be corruption free and become a nation full of beautiful minds, there are 3 key societal members who make a difference: their father, the mother, and the teacher. To succeed in your mission, you must have single-minded devotion to your goal. Educationists should build the capacities of the spirit of inquiry, creativity, entrepreneurial, and moral leadership among students and become their role models. To be more dedicated to making solid achievements than in running after swift but synthetic happiness. Great dreams of great dreamers are always transcended. This is the message of Kalamji to youth. Have aim in your life. Acquire the knowledge. Do hard work and perseverance is the basic of any success. Dream, dream, dream. Dream transforms into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. I must stand with anybody that stands right, and stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. This is again what Gandhiji says: a man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. Always aim at complete harmony of thought, word, and deed. Always aim at purifying your thoughts, and everything will be well. And we, with His Holiness Dr. Shri Shri Shivkumara Mahaswamiji, this is what we have learned. Pure in your thoughts, in your words, and in your deeds. Our former Prime Minister, Shri Atalji, this is what he said to the nation: may our goals be limitless heights of sky. May our minds be full of unyielding determination. May our hands be clasped together. Let us all walk together. Let us speak in one voice. Let our heart beat together. Let us march forward united, all of us together, and taking everybody together in making India a developed country. please request the faculty to receive the distinguished guests, VIPs, and make them seated right in front of the dais. Faculty, please make room for VIPs. Dr. Kalam feels without a vision, we cannot hope to look into the future. He feels vision helps to look into the future. Without a vision, we cannot plan for the future. Vision becomes a signpost for others and gives them direction and enthusiasm. The first step in achieving a goal is to have a dream. Dream turns into the thoughts, and thoughts generate action. It's only concreted action which can result in achievement of our goals. This is the importance of vision. And once you have a vision, the mission. The vision should translate into mission, leading to organizational goals. Mission creates an energy in the organization to achieve goals. Aim for a great mission, work for it, and you will succeed. Success of a mission is possible when everyone owns it and works in a coherent manner to achieve it. Developmental goals should keep our civilization heritage intact. With the vision and the mission, you need to have passion. Work done with passion and sincerity has its own reward. The contribution of such work may not be measurable immediately, but its fragrance may inspire generations to come. Institutions are made by the sincere work of individuals who work for the love of it. Let history judge the value of footprints of your work that leave you on the stand of time. Siddhaganga Institute of Technology has come a long way over 5 decades with the vision and the mission. Missions accomplished and with lot many more dreams and hopes to go forward. Dear friends, in a very short while from now, we shall be beginning the inaugural ceremony of Golden Jubilee celebrations. I request everybody to be seated. Our distinguished guests are arriving. in the divine presence of His Holiness Dr. Shri Shri Shivkumar Mahaswamiji, Shri Shri Siddhalinga Mahaswamiji, we have the distinguished guests, Bharat Ratna Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Here we have Dr. Bharat Ratna Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He is here with us today to be the part of our Golden Jubilee celebrations. We have another distinguished judge, Justice M.N. Venkatachalaya, former Chief Justice, Supreme Court of India, arriving with us to be part of our Golden Jubilee celebrations. ಶ್ರೀಮನ್ ನಿರಂಜನ ಪ್ರಣವ ಸ್ವರೂಪಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಶ್ರೀ ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ ಮಹಾಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ದಿವ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಚರಣಗಳಿಗೆ ಶಿರಬಾಗಿ ನಮಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಶ್ರೀ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಿದ್ಧಲಿಂಗ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ಪಾದಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಡಮೊಟ್ಟು ಪಂಚದಶಕಗಳ ಸಾರ್ಥಕತೆಯ ಸುವರ್ಣ ಸಂಭ್ರಮಾಚರಣೆಗಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮೊಡಗೂಡಿರುವ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಆದರದ ನಮನಗಳು. Greetings to the august gathering assembled here today to begin the Golden Jubilee celebrations of Siddhaganga Institute of Technology. With all our hearts overwhelmed with the satisfaction of fulfilling the accomplishments over 5 decades and with the new dreams and hopes and promises of reaching many more such goals and to flourish as years go by, let's begin the celebrations by seeking the blessings of Almighty. Prayer song by Miss Akshata Bhaskar and Miss Siri Gauri.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकलक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्मसदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्र परित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्ड खण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय गन्धमत्ताय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Thank you both of you for the devotional prayer song. Our motto is work is worship. With a vision to develop young minds in a learning environment of high academic ambience by synergizing spiritual values and technological competence, Siddhaganga Institute of Technology made a humble beginning in the year 1963 and has progressed boundlessly. On this occasion of rejoice, festivity and jubilation, our Honorable Director, Dr. M.N. Channabasappa, welcomes you all. Dr. M.N. Channabasappa.
ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಭಿಕರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆದರಪೂರ್ವಕ ವಂದನೆಗಳು. At the outset, I offer my respectful pranams at the holy feet of Sri Sri Shivakumara Swamiji, and Sri Sri Siddhalinga Swamiji. Respected Dr. Abdul Kalam ji, the president of this morning's program, respected Justice M.N. Venkatachalaya ji, all the life members and the members of the Board of Management of Sri Siddhganga Education Society, dear alumni of SIT who are present on this occasion, my esteemed colleagues, faculty and staff, understanding employers of our graduates, my dear students of SIT numbering 5,000 plus, our respected benefactors and their family members who have nurtured the growth of SIT during the last 50 years, friends from the print and electronic media, invitees, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense happiness that I extend to you all a very cordial welcome to this inaugural function of the Golden Jubilee of SIT. May I join you all to extend the most reverential welcome to Sri Sri Shivakumar Swamiji and Sri Sri Siddhalinga Swamiji. When we were to decide about the guest to inaugurate our Golden Jubilee celebrations, it was Sri Swamiji's wish that Dr. Kalam ji be invited. Noble souls like Dr. Kalam ji and Sri Swamiji work in partnership with God, and their wishes are easily granted. Dr. Kalam ji is here today. Thank you, sir. You have brought immense happiness to the SIT family, students, faculty and staff by your kind act of agreeing to inaugurate our Golden Jubilee celebrations. Again, Sri Swamiji was very happy to learn about our proposal to invite Justice Venkatachalaya ji to preside over this function. We contacted him over phone and made our request. The names of Dr. Kalam ji and Sri Swamiji made magic. Justice Venkatachalaya ji kindly agreed to our request, also feeling happy that you would meet a good friend and have darshan of Sri Swamiji. Thank you, sir, for all your kindness. I am also given the responsibility of introducing the chief guests to the audience. Both of them are well-known personalities nationally and globally. It would only be appropriate for me to read out the list of their achievements, which would serve to inspire all of us. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji was born on 15th October 1931 in Rameshwaram in Tamil Nadu. Graduated in science from St. Joseph's College, Trichy in 1954. Obtained aeronautical engineering degree from Madras Institute of Technology in 1957. Worked in ISRO for 2 decades, made significant contribution as project director to develop India's first indigenous satellite launch vehicle, the PSLV. Dr. Kalam worked as the chief executive of Integrated Guided Missile Development Program of DRDO. He was responsible for the development and operation of Agni and Prithvi missiles. Just the other day, we have read about the successful launch of Agni 5. Dr. Kalam has served as the principal scientific advisor to the Government of India and was responsible for evolving policies, strategies and missions for many development applications. As chairman of Technology Information, Forecasting and Assessment Council, Dr. Kalam, with the help of 500 experts, led the country to arrive at Technology Vision 2020, giving a roadmap for transforming India from the present developing status to a developed nation. Dr. Kalam, along with his team, collaborated with medical specialists in the development of Kalam Raju stent in 94-96, a cardiac stent which has helped many needy patients. In his literary pursuit, Dr. Kalam has authored a number of books which have become household names in India. To name a few, Wings of Fire, India 2020, A Vision for the New Millennium, My journey ignited minds. Children ask Kalam, you are born to blossom, turning point, in which he has mentioned about His Holiness. Dr. Kalam is one of the most distinguished scientists of India, with the unique honor of receiving honorary doctorates from 45 universities in India and abroad. He is also the recipient of more than a dozen medals and awards from organizations in India and abroad, one of them being Bharat Ratna 1997 by Government of India. Dr. Kalam became the 11th President of India on 25th July 2002. Dr. Kalam is passionate about bringing rural prosperity through the Pura program, providing urban amenities to rural areas in which science and technology will play a key role. Above all, Dr. Kalam took up a mission to ignite the young minds for national development, which is very dear to his heart. The mission is meeting school children across the country. During the last decade, Dr. Kalam has addressed over 5 million youth below the age of 17 and inspired them to become active participants of India Vision 2020. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation. Hearty welcome to you. Justice Manepalli Narayan Rao Venkatachalaya, date of birth 25th October 1929, entered the general practice of law in the year 1951 at Bangalore after obtaining university degrees in science and law. He worked in the chambers of his father, Sri M. Narayan Rao, a leading advocate of Bangalore, who was also the first principal of the Government College, Bangalore. Justice Venkatachalaya was appointed Judge of the High Court of Karnataka in the year 1975 and later as Judge of the Supreme Court of India in the year 1987. He was appointed Chief Justice of India in February 1993 and held that office till his retirement in October 1994. Justice Venkatachalaya was appointed Chairman, National Human Rights Commission in 1996 and held that office till October 1999. He was nominated Chairman of the National Commission to review the working of the Constitution in March 2000, and the Commission gave its report to the Government of India in March 2002. He was conferred Padma Vibhushan on 26 January 2004 by the Government of India. Justice Venkatachalaya has been associated with a number of social, cultural and service organizations. He was the founder president of the Sarvodaya International Trust. He is the founder patron of the Society for Religious Harmony and Universal Peace in Delhi. He was Tagore Law Professor of Calcutta University and delivered Tagore Law lectures. He was the chairman of the Committee of the Indian Council for Medical Research to draw up ethics and guidelines for biogenetic research involving human subjects. Justice Venkatachalaya is the president of the Indian Institute of World Culture. He was formerly the Chancellor of Central University of Hyderabad. He is currently the Chancellor of Satya Sai University. He is the recipient of several doctorates, academic distinctions and honors from several universities and organizations. Hearty welcome to you, sir. Before I close my speech, I am happy to report that Siddhganga Institute of Technology is one among the top engineering colleges in the state of Karnataka. Maybe we are among the first 10. The institute was established in 1963. We are now celebrating the Golden Jubilee today. And our student strength is 5,000 plus. And the institute is known for its good infrastructure and good academic record. This has attracted students from all over the country in our college. Nearly 40% of our students are from outside Karnataka. This is a miniature India and the campus is beautiful and lush green, and there is lot of cooperation and the peaceful atmosphere that prevails in the college is a boon from our students to the institution. I would avoid making a long speech. My time is also coming to an end. Perhaps it has already come to the end. And SIT is the recipient of the help that is given by the Government of India under the World Bank scheme, Technical Education Quality Improvement Program. There were 2 phases. First phase we received 10 crores. Second phase we were to receive 12.5 crores, but they gave us only 4 crores, telling us, you people are having good infrastructure. 4 crores would do for you. And we are also one of the 4 engineering colleges of Karnataka to have received an additional special grant to establish a center of excellence. The subject we have chosen is applied research and nanotechnology, and His Holiness has already given us 4 crores even before we received this grant to establish a clean room of moderate size. Dr. Kalamji, as President of India, addressed the Karnataka legislature during 2005 and provided the government with a number of projects for possible implementation. One of them is on biofuels. Karnataka government has taken initiative on this project through Karnataka State Biofuel Development Board. Under the scheme, 32 biofuel information and demonstration centers are established in all districts of the state. The center of Tumkur district is located in our college, and I am very happy to mention that it is recognized as one of the best centers in the state. Research projects for BTech and MTech are being carried out in our center. So, with this welcome speech, I once again heartily welcome all our guests that are gathered in this huge auditorium. Thank you very much.
Over decades, everything would have been changed, but one remains the same: the hospitality and friendliness of everybody here in this institute. Thank you very much, sir, for your warm welcome note. I request Bharat Ratna Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir to inaugurate Golden Jubilee celebrations by lighting the lamp. The lamp which is lit today is the light of knowledge, success, love and compassion. This is the light of divinity. Thank you, sir. The face of 21st century India, a scientist, philosopher, a protagonist of societal transformation through scientific development and innovations, who is spreading a message of spirituality, honesty, selflessness, the value of giving, a mystic, an indomitable spirit amongst us is Bharat Ratna APJ Abdul Kalam. Sir, I request you to deliver the inaugural address. Sir.